Working visit sa United Arab Emirates ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ating tatalakayin kasama si Dr. Froilan Calilong, political analyst at director ng Local Government Development Institute. Dr. Froilan, magandang tanghali po at welcome sa Bagong Pilipinas ngayon.
Yes, magandang tanghali, Mia, and thank you so much. Thank you for having me again, and good afternoon po sa lahat ng ating mga taga-subaybay.
Professor, una po sa lahat, ano po ang kahalagahan ng pagbisita ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. sa UAE? Ano po sa tingin ninyo ang pag-uusapan ng dalawang leader sa pagbibisitang ito?
Yes, kasi niya, itong UAE is a critical partner for the Philippines, both in terms of economic ties as well as the welfare of overseas Filipino workers. So, this meeting between our President and President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, I think this underscores the importance of cultivating strong relations with a country that not only hosts a large of Filipino diaspora but also provides economic opportunities as well as humanitarian support. So yung recent pardon of 143 Filipinos by the UAE demonstrates goodwill, which I think this is aims to consolidate even further. And then, syempre, nandito rin yung mga economic and strategic opportunities because, as you know, with the Gulf states, including the UAE, are increasingly diversifying their economies and offering opportunities for the Philippines in trade, investment, technology transfer is really a matter of great importance for us. So, I think this could pave the way for agreements that enhance mutual benefits. Kagaya halimbawa ng greater market access for Filipino goods and UAE investments in Philippine infrastructures as well as energy sectors.
At kabilang din po sa commitment ng bansa ay ang paghikayat ng mga investment sa bansa. Ano po kaya ang dapat tutukan ng pamahalaan para po ma-develop pa ang trade and investment mechanism ng Pilipinas?
Well, basically, I think everything naman is currently in place in terms of the infrastructure. Nandito na sa atin yung tinatawag natin na flagship project na ng ating Pangulo is the Build More. Of course, it's imperative na para makahikayat tayo ng mas maraming investment, magkaroon tayo nga ng mga infrastruktura. And other than this, yung ating mga batas, recently, we actually find itong Create More law, which again intends to provide more sabihin na nating tax headwinds and tax holidays, again in order for us to be able to encourage investments, particularly itong mga foreign direct investments. And then again, maliwanag din yung hangarin ng ating pamahalaan na itaguyod yung pagkakaroon nga natin ng mas maayos na human capital through education and social services provision, because of course mahirap na magkaroon tayo ng mga investment if we do not have a very good source of human capital, which is of course very much needed, especially to pump-prime this investment mechanism.
Professor, ano po sa tingin niyo ang dapat tutukan pagdating naman po sa employment ng mga kababayan natin sa UAE? Lalo pat binigyan ng pardon ng UAE ang higit 100 Pilipino doon.
Well, basically siguro yung President Marcos will definitely utilize this visit to express gratitude for the UAE's inclusive treatment ng ating mga Filipino workers. And siguro this is also in line with their sabihin nating trust to recognize the invaluable contribution of our OFWs and how they significantly affected positively yung parehong ekonomiya ng UAE and the Philippines, of course through remittances. So I think this acknowledgement strengthens the government's commitment even further to protecting the OFW rights and ensuring that their contributions are being recognized on the global stage.
Okay, sir. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Dr. Froilan Calilong, political analyst at director ng Local Government Development Institute.